Hey y'all, Altarian here with another prop review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Underground Toys 10th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. This was the first Doctor Who Sonic Screwdriver that I bought because at the time David Tennant was my favorite Doctor. That has now changed to Matt Smith being my favorite, and I don't expect that to change again anytime soon. So I was pretty excited when I found him. I bought him right away the first time that I saw him in a store because that was when I first started watching, and I was really into Doctor Who. I'm pretty happy with him for the most part. It's not the best like prop replica of the Sonic Screwdriver, the 10th Doctor screwdriver, because it's too big. It's bigger than his actual screwdriver is, and how the screwdriver works in the show is the slider is the button as well, so it didn't have like different buttons on the side, whereas this one only has the two, so you can either have it completely retracted or completely extended for the sounds and light to work, which is kind of annoying. I kind of wish they somehow built the button into the slider so that would actually be more accurate to the show. This is a little older one. This one didn't come with the psychic paper like the original release did. It does still have the magic marker here, the invisible ink marker, and the big appeal to this screwdriver was with the psychic paper you could like write a message on it, and then you could use the UV lights in the screwdriver to make that visible. I'm probably not going to come across very well. In fact, this ink could be completely out because I don't actually use it. Let's try this again. I don't know if this is actually going to work because I've never used the actual ink before. You can't really see it, but that was the appeal of it, is you could write a message on the psychic paper and make it show up with the UV light. But again, this version that I bought didn't include the psychic paper, so it's kind of a pointless little gimmick, and it makes the light being purple instead of blue annoying. Like I said, the light is supposed to be blue, and with the UV, it's a purple light, so that's kind of off as well. With this, it came with two tips. It came with the normal thinner pen tip and a thicker marker-like tip, and this bottom actually came off, but I glued this together because I had no real interest in that functionality. I just wanted a replica of the screwdriver. So like I said, this would come off if you're interested in that. This does come off. You can swap out the bottoms. I don't even know where the other bottom is anymore. And then, of course, this bit of the slider comes off to reveal the screw, which would allow you to access the battery compartment to replace the batteries. Like I said, it does retract and extend like it's supposed to. The plastic in here is black instead of gold, and I think the gold is the right color, if I remember right. I know that's how it is in one of the other replicas of this that I have. But then again, this also, here's the top, the diode of it. Like I said, when it's not lit up, it looks pretty good. It's blue like it should be instead of purple. Sounds-wise, it has 4 sounds, so we'll go through those. Four sounds, it just cycles through them. There's no way to select which sounds play at which time. Like I said, I'm pretty satisfied with it. They did recently release a new version of the 10th Doctor screwdriver. It was the one from the 50th anniversary, and the only real difference was that this bit was yellowed instead of just being silver. Which is kind of cool. I've thought about buying it a couple times, but I don't really think it's much of an improvement. It's just basically a repaint of it. So we'll take a closer look here so you can see some of the details on it. We'll just go along from the back here. You have the end, the black end, not much really going on there. But moving up. Like I said, it does have a nice metallic silver paint job to it, so it does look like it is metal. And then we have the nice crackle pattern here, like this screwdriver did have. The crackle pattern is pretty nice, and of course the blue line. Again, I wish the slider had the buttons. It would look so much better if it did. And then moving up here, and again, you can have that nice metallic silver paint job, and we'll extend it. And you can see that, just a little black spirally looking thing in there. And then onto the diode itself. Like I said, it's a pretty decent replica. If you don't have the money for some of the nicer ones, like I have, my other 10th Doctor Sonic screwdriver is the Wand Company's 10th Doctor screwdriver, and that was actually scanned, like made from a scan of David Tennant's personal screwdriver, so I feel it's definitely more screen accurate than this one is, and it's actually the right size. I will be doing a review on that, and then I will be comparing the two at some point down the line. But like I said, overall, if you don't have the money to get a more accurate prop replica of the 10th Doctor screwdriver. This is a pretty decent one. Like I said, the only issue with it is a bit too big. It's bigger than it should be, and the slider doesn't have the buttons. That's really my only issue with it, and of course the purple light, but that's not too big of a deal breaker for me. Like I said, it's pretty good overall. I think I paid about 25 bucks for this thing when I found it, and like I said, there is that new 50th anniversary version that is out now, so that one is pretty decent if you can find it. Like I said, overall, pretty happy with it. That's really all I have to say about it. It's a pretty good version of the screwdriver, and if I'll be back here on Monday with a review of the Eaglemoss Tholian Web Spinner. So I'll be back on Monday with that, and if you like my videos, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.